Thanks for doing this shift, Senior Constable. I know night duty isn't exactly a walk in the park.
No problem at all. There's nothing I like more than the smell of fish in the middle of the night.
I'm almost certain Grant Bledco was at the fish market the night he died. Scoping out the place might get us one step closer to his killer. Forensic report's right there if you need to get up to speed.
How many of us are going out there?
We've just got one more officer coming with us.
Well, I hope they know it's BYO coffee.
Let's find out, shall we? Constable Rosetta! Are you a coffee drinker?
Yeah. So what makes you think Bledco was here?
If you read the report, Constable, you see the type of soil that was found under Grant's shoes had traces of icosapentaniconic acid, docosahexaniconic acid, or EPA-DHA to the layman, or fish oil to the consumer. The soil also includes orange clay, diesel fuel, and an almost undetectable percentage of fish scales, all products found within a fish market. Now, Grant's body was found nearby and was dead only for a few hours, which means this could have been and probably was his last stop.
Which is why you think he was killed here?
Bingo.
Look, I hate to break it to you, but we do work in a beachside town. You know, almost everybody has that sort of soil on the bottom of their shoes.
Excellent point. And if it wasn't for the fact that this is the only populated area for kilometres where that particular type of orange clay is found, believe it or not, I'd tend to agree with you. Plus, I found Mr. Bledco's phone here.
Why don't you just say it to begin with?
Take the wheel, Constable. I need to get something out the boot. And be careful with that bear. He's sensitive.
What's so special about that thing? Was it your favourite soft toy as a kid or something?
It's a surveillance device with a camera inside. Cost me a fortune. Golden rule number 1 of surveillance, never take your eye off your person of interest. Bad guys are that way.
That bear has been at the station the whole time. He's probably recorded everything we've said. You know, working together does involve talking to each other, Charlie. You can't avoid that.
I tried talking to you about the women in those photographs, but you didn't seem too keen to talk then, did you?
Don't you think if I was doing something wrong, I would at least come up with a decent story to cover it?
I don't know what to expect from you.
I don't understand why you can't just believe me that I can't tell you. I don't get it.
Well, I don't get how you expect me to buy that story.
Good, we're talking again. Who's for coffee? Java all around then. (3 a.m).
What are we waiting for exactly?
We are waiting for one of you to slip up and admit to killing Grant. And if it wasn't one of you two, which I highly doubt, then we're waiting for someone else to slip up. There is a possibility that the victim knew his killer. Perhaps it was someone else close to Grant. I mean, if it wasn't one of you two, that is. Charlie, for now, think of Gus here as Angelo. Charlie, sweetie, did you have reason to doubt me before you saw Robertson's photographs?
What the hell are you doing? And don't call me sweetie.
It's a common tool used by relationship counsellors. It's roleplay.
Except you're not a relationship counsellor.
After you found out Grant was dead, did you consider that I'm Angelo, remember, that I might have sought revenge on the person that caused you so much pain? And if it was me that killed Grant, maybe I dumped the body on the beach, far from where I committed the crime. Or maybe Grant got up there and walked to the beach himself. I mean, it's possible if Haish and Bakor or Sorcerer Tales are to be believed. Charlie, what do you think?
Sorry, what question am I answering?
Did you have reason to doubt me before you saw Robertson's photographs? And I'm Angelo, remember?
I did consider it. Just like it's logical that Angelo might consider I
committed the crime. Is that what you think, Angelo? Did you doubt Charlie's character like she doubted yours?
No.
I never said I doubted your character.
So you don't?
Well, I didn't think so, but what do you want me to think?
I want you to trust me. And trust that I would never do anything to hurt you or us.
Trust. That's what it all comes down to. I mean, without trust, what do you have?
You know, most of the time, I've got no idea what Robinson's on about, but he's right about trust being important. You know, forget the photos and whatever you think they mean. Do you actually trust me?
It's hard to forget the photos.
Look, okay, you're a cop, so I understand that evidence is everything to you, but this time it's not all about evidence. We either have a trusting relationship or we don't.
I do trust you. You're right. The cop side of me is telling me not to, but the truth is, I do. That's part of the reason why I fell for you in the first place.
I thought these might be of some interest.
You were on duty that night.
Undercover duty, which is why I can't talk about it.
Cheer up, Charlie. This is the good bit. This is where it all starts making sense.
I couldn't tell you before, but now you might as well know the whole truth. You've seen the photo, so you know I'm involved in an undercover operation for Command. I can't go into details, but it's big. It's the real reason I'm back in Summer Bay.
Can I at least know if this is part of your investigation into illegal fishing?
I wish I could tell you, but I can't.
The rational part of me gets it, but emotionally, someone I love is lying to me. It really hurts.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm looking forward to all this being over.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if how arguing is getting in the way of your investigation.
I'm not talking about you two, I'm talking about Grant's murder. When your job's to investigate why people kill each other, it can be a bit draining on the soul. There's a real art to leaving feelings out of police work. So what about you two? We back together yet?
We're fine, thank you.
Great. Now all we have to do is figure out which one of you killed Grant Bledko, then everything else will be perfect. But for now, I think we should call it a night, Constable.
Mari, kau bohong. Cepat, pergi dari sini. Lari, lari.